But that's not really what we were talking about, is it?
No.
What were we talking about?
We were actually investigating ways in which it might become an inevitability for the demise of the House of Windsor. And one of those ways might be, for example, in the instance where the death of Diana was proved
it seems to me that there were three
assassination attempt.
There were three skeletons in the cupboard, potential of the Windsor wardrobe. Cupboard or
Maybe
sartorial repertoire. One is that they are in fact extraterrestrial hybrid lizards,
as put forward by David Icke
and others. Yeah.
So of lizard ancestors.
That would be one reason why they have to go.
Yeah.
Another,
How would we prove that?
Well, I mean, I'm not suggesting that it's like a viable route.
I'll listen to your 3 points first. And
the second one is, I don't know if you've heard the somewhat shocking claims that Her Majesty is a cannibal.
Cannibal? No, I haven't heard that.
It linked to the lizard. That she eats children, that she's involved in child sacrifice.
Okay, not beyond the realms of possibility.
Well, I mean, any human being can do all kinds of things, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So that's linked to the reptilian suggestion that she's in fact a cannibal, reptilian, child abuser, child murderer, in fact, I've heard stories.
Yes.
But those are a little bit left field, shall we say?
Yeah.
A little bit left field.
A little more left field.
Most likely raison d'etre for cleaning out of the Windsors, would be a scandal related to the death of Her Majesty. Not Her Majesty, she used to be Her Majesty.
Was she Her Majesty?
Her Royal Highness.
Her Royal Highness.
Princess Diana, the mother of William and Harry.
Duchess of... Duchess of...
Who's that?
Diana.
Was she Duchess?
No, I don't think she was she? She was a princess.
Princess of Wales.
Higher than a Duchess.
So, I think if there's one thing that's most likely to put a bomb under the House of Windsor, it would be scandal relating to the revelation that, in fact, in line with rumours, elements within the establishment,
and Mohammed Fayed's own personal beliefs,
that they did indeed engineer the death of the mother, let's be honest, of the future King of England.
Yes.
The mother of Prince Harry.
Yes.
The former wife of Prince Charles, heir to the throne.
Yes.
And the daughter-in-law, is that right? Of the Queen. Daughter-in-law? Yes.
Yes.
Daughter-in-law. So I don't think, I'm not sure the House of Windsor would be able to survive incontrovertible manifest proof of complicity in the murder of this woman.
Yeah. And
what do you think?
I absolutely agree.
Or do you think they'd be able to brush it under the proverbial carpet?
No, I think if there was incontrovertible evidence that they had been complicit in the murder of Princess Diana, the house would fall.
So then the question then is, what's it going to be replaced by? 99.999 people would say a republic.
A republic.
But
it's either them or a republic.
Exactly, but my point is, need that be the case? After all, what is the history?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What is the tradition within monarchy over the centuries?
Yes.
You don't like one house, royal house, you get another.
Ah. And how might this new house be elected?
That's a very interesting question. Most people seem to think that monarchy, by definition...
That was very good. Yeah, it was lovely.
Thank you.
So what we're saying is, most people consider that with the fall of a house,
you would have a
republic. But we're saying no.
The tradition actually is not of a republic, but a different monarchical
A different house.
Now,
and then we ask, how might that house be elected?
Not just that, but also we can raise the question, would the new house have to have some kind of close hereditary tie to the departing house? For example, the House of Saxe-Coburg was related to the Hanoverians, but not that close, but pretty close. Hanoverians were related to the Stuarts. The Stuarts were related to... But I would suggest that you could theoretically have a new royal family that had no connections whatsoever with any of the preceding houses. Why? Because what is monarchy but a political institution founded by the Most High, by God?
Yes.
Indeed.
Well,
who was David but a shepherd, unrelated to Saul?
Yeah.
Anyone can become king with divine mandate.
Yes.
problem is, secular country, no one takes God seriously. Big issue.
Yeah.
I don't think we can deny that.
No. So one way of overcoming that, somebody perhaps who might believe, well, for both parties, for those who believe in divine mandate and those who don't, might be to simply have a democratic vote. And the idea would be that God influenced in some way.
Yeah. But how is that different from just like having a democratic vote for a president?
Yeah. I mean, do you have any answers for how a democratic vote might be?
No, I mean, I think the point is that.
Or could there be a shortlist? I mean, it could somehow be shortlisted.
I think we have to look. We're now touching upon the arguments, which is how is monarchy superior to a republic as such?
Yeah.
And the only answer, convincing argument, is because of God, because of theology, because of spirituality.
Oh, I think there's more.
What else?
Well, you once gave me a very good, because I've been a Republican, or have been a Republican for many years.
Mm-hmm.
But we after discussing with you made me reconsider my beliefs actually because of the
third force.
Yes, the third force.
The apolitical.
Apolitical. Yeah. Would you like to go into that a little bit?
Well, I mean, I think it's what we have already as things stand. The notion that the monarch is above politics. Although
above and beyond.
The problem about our constitutional monarchy is that the Queen is also emasculated. She has no power, she has no input. Whereas I would suggest that the monarch should have a real power, which is very 17th century.
But only in terms of moderating. So they have a sort of moderating.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the point is that the king or the queen should not be wanting to impose their will, but should be wanting to facilitate consensus of a certain kind through creating the right environment for a correct interaction of opposite perspectives and different points of view.
Yeah. I would have thought it'd be a very strange monarch that didn't want healthy subjects and a healthy kingdom.
Well, that's as well. The other good thing about the whole mystical understanding of monarchy is that the king or the queen is the literal, well, it's the microcosmic embodiment of all the people of a realm. So therefore, if someone is homeless or if someone is being oppressed or exploited, then the monarch themselves is being exploited and oppressed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So therefore the monarch has a selfish vested interest in making sure that righteousness and justice blossoms
prevails.
forth
and
flows forth in the land. So it's a way of overcoming the division between the selfish interest of the ruler and the needs of the people.
Yeah.
Because the people and the ruler are the same. You don't get that vision in the Republic.
Okay, so just looking at this perhaps in a more pragmatic.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If evidence were to come to light about the Windsors' involvement in Diana's death.
Calling a spade for all the moment.
Yeah. How might that best be delivered? How might that best be
I've got
announced?
this idea, you see, that we don't want struggle, we don't want contestation. So my vision is the Queen herself will...
The Queen herself?
The Queen herself will...
announce.
Repent in public, on TV. Which, rumour has it, she tried to do last Christmas, but was not allowed to by her minders.
So okay, let's take this in a hypothetical way then. The Queen announces that she's repentant on behalf of the whole family.
Exactly.
For their involvement in Diana's death.
Exactly.
It's now indisputable.
Not just that, but then says that for that reason she feels that her family is no longer suitable
to reign. And to dissolve that.
And that she's done this out of loyalty to her own oath.
Yeah.
What can then happen is that the succeeding house or the powers that be that will come in can forgive her, can thank her for many years of service, can appreciate that this was an error of judgment on her part.
Yes, and she thought it was in the interest of national security.
But nevertheless agree that she has to go.
Yes.
and then we allow her to stay in Buckingham Palace for the remainder of her life because it's her home.
Yes.
And the new monarch will live in Clarence House.
Clarence House.
They can, obviously, the Windsors can keep Balmoral and Sandringham because it's theirs.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a perfect arrangement.